want to announce here today that I'm sending the county secretary, who is also the chair of the office on assumption of office of the governors committee, all CECs members and all CEOs, that is chief officers, are hereby sent on compulsory leave with immediate effect, pending any action by any prescribed law. You are aware that I had earlier communicated to you about the RRI initiative for the next 100 days, and we have promised the people of Busia on what we need to deliver on 100 days. And this rearrangement is being made to facilitate that. I think I was here with you. I communicated with you on what we need to do in 100 days. Therefore, I also want to appoint His Excellency Arthur Odera to chair the Task Force Committee on Finance, Economic Planning and ICT Subcommittee. He'll be chairing that task force to look on what it's going to do to deliver on the 100 days RRI initiative. I'm also appointing Honorable Michael Onyura. You know him, he's a former member of parliament for Butula and a long-serving public servant, to chair the Committee on Public Service Management, Governance, Legal Affairs and Administration of subcommittees. He will be chairing that task force to look into how we look into our human resource capacity for the county for the betterment of service delivery. I'm also appointing Dr. Olago Nubi, who is a former director of KMTC, to chair the Health, Education, Infrastructure and Social Subcommittee to look into the issues of health. You are aware that we have got quite some challenge on issues of health. I've visited the hospitals. You are aware that there are few things we have mitigated, but we need long-term solutions. And this is something that we promised the people of Busia during the campaign in our manifesto. I'm also appointing Patrick Sanya Odame to chair the Agriculture, Water and Trade Committee. This is also a long-serving agricultural specialist, and I think lastly he was working with the IBC, but he's an agricultural and water expert. And these committees are going to have the secretariat through the office of the governor. The chair to that, the secretary to those committees will be Timothy Odede, who is an officer in my office. This is Timothy Odede. He'll provide secretariat service. And of course, we expect this committee to deliver on the task that we put ahead on RRI within the 100 days. And you remember we said we'll be reviewing that every 25 days. As I send those respective officers, the CECs and CEOs, on compulsory leave, they should hand over their responsibilities to the respective directors as they are going to be informed of those particular departments. Asanteni sana. Sisi tunaendelea kuwahudumia watu wa Busia kwa sababu mmejua zile shida tuko nazo na zile ahadi tulipeana. Unaona tauni yetu hata pia bado haiko sawa. In fact, that one I think you didn't put it here. I'm also ordering that all functions ambazo ziko katika ile department ya urban and lands that are supposed to go to the municipal board, I think you should give me that to sign immediately, that all those functions should be transferred with immediate effect. Unfortunately, maybe it was not put here for now, but that's something that I'm also doing. That the Busia municipal board should be properly operationalized, and I have already given instructions that the functions as prescribed in law should be transferred with immediate effect from that other department. Because you are aware when we went around, they said they have not been given their functions, although the law had already been passed that prescribes that function. So all this we are doing to help us deliver on our mandate as we still await the other things to take their lawful course. But that does not mean that we should stop working. We have already been sworn in office, and we must continue to work as we wait for the other things that require legal framework to continue.